Hello, Hafaday. Happy weekend, everybody. Biba weekend. Biba things to do, and there are a lot this weekend. Jason Salas here with KUAM, and I am down at the Agana Shopping Center because, man, there are two amazing events. Come on, the reason why I'm starting so fast and so early, right when the mall opens, is I want you guys to take maximum opportunity, and I don't want you guys looking at me. I always have a problem turning this thing around. There you go, there's a button. All right, so what we have here on half of the atrium here at the Agana Shopping Center, there's lots of parking. Come check it out. The mall just opened, but we have here the Starbase competition. We're celebrating all things STEM, right? You guys know what STEM's all about, right? Science, technology, engineering, and math. These are the things I absolutely sucked at when I was a kid, but you know, I've worked at it and I've got better at it. And if I can do it, anybody can. And there was a team that actually went out to Greece, right? The cradle of civilization, and we actually took third in a robotics competition. I'm going to talk to them real soon. But what I have right here is my alma mater, UOG, and these wonderful young people who just happened to turn around when I cued them. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have the UOG Drone Corps. You guys just got certified too, right?
These are new pilots right here. I'm the instructor. These are the certified.
Very well. First of all, congratulations. I've been doing drone stuff for about a year or so. It's super fun. There's a lot of things that you don't really consider if you're used to doing traditional remote controls, you have the little car and everything like that. There's environmental changes. It's so much fun though. Okay, so what have you guys got here at the display today? I know you guys are rocking NASA stickers, so that's super cool.
Yes, so we are funded under the NASA Guam Space Grant. So we have several programs under us. The NASA Guam Space Grant, we have the Drone Corps, X-Corps, and then we also have our newest initiative that just started this year is the STEM Saturday program.
Nice! Yeah. What is STEM Saturday?
So STEM Saturday is our monthly initiative that we just started to have more kids get encouraged to go into STEM fields through informal education.
I love that.
Hands-on, practical, engaging activities in STEM that will help connect them to real-world concepts.
Okay, and it's a chance for kids from different schools to all come together, meet new kids from other parts of the island, from different schools.
Yeah, that's right. So they come to the events, and sometimes they know the kids, sometimes they don't. They make friends at the events. And back in old school days, we would learn these concepts through just reading the textbooks and just talking about it. But now a lot more of the generations that are growing now, they're more practical learners. They like to kinesthetic, they like to touch, they like to feel, they like to just use all of their senses in order to learn.
I am here for that.
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do is get them learning these concepts through kinesthetic learning.
Yeah, and you guys are creating so much opportunity for young people to broaden their minds, unlock the secrets of the universe, and really get going. Okay, so let me ask some of these young leaders here, right? You guys are going to take over from me because I'm old as dirt at this point, right?
So this is one of our drone students from our most recent cohort.
Congratulations. Okay, now let me ask you guys, right? When it comes to applications of drones, right? I'm in the media, so when I fly a drone, I'm trying to get nice, slow, really. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to get really good cinematic shots, show off the beauty of Guam, or show maybe there's a fire, maybe there's something I could help people, give peace to people, right? That's not the only application of drones. There are people doing racing, there are people doing world mapping and everything like that. So what are you guys trying to teach people about how many uses of drones there are?
No, exactly. So with the Drone Corps program, we're trying to cover all of those bases, right? So we are a university program, so a lot of the times when we do the program, a lot of our projects focus on research. So we use drones mainly for environmental mapping our island's natural resources like coral reefs, especially in the face of coral bleaching, helping assessing post-wildfire damage. But beyond the research, we also try to encourage all our students that there's a lot of different applications. Like Cyril here, she's actually taken on an internship with one of our drone partners.
Nice. Okay, do all drone pilots smile as big as you? Because I can tell you're really into this, and that's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm a civil engineering major, so the internship I'm doing with EcoFly right now is mapping and surveying. So it's very I get so much experience from the very beginning, from the start. So it's very fulfilling to basically.
Safety inspections too. If you're a civil engineer, you know, it's not just building the structure, it's also making sure that it is done to code and that it's safe. So yeah, sending a drone up and everything saves so much time, and you know, like it doesn't have to have human beings like us like climb the scaffolding and, you know, try and take it out. So man, okay, what is this experience meant for you guys as far as, you know, like you just said, as a civil engineer to be, you know, you're broadening your skill set. Because this technology was not available like when I went to UOG, and I graduated in '96, right? Like drones were like, you just couldn't do that. Like, what does this mean to you guys as far as like being able to accentuate your learning?
I feel like you can connect more with the community, like being a part of, or being licensed in a way, you can help the community and like teach them and educate them about drones. And like, cause I guess our community doesn't really know much about drones, so they're also learning. So we can teach them and we learn together.
There you go.
That's a very big part of our program as well. Is the drone industry in Guam is still a very highly growing industry. It's coming, and we're having a lot more different applications, especially when we have a bunch of new pilots that are getting their licenses, and they have experience in all different majors, fields, and they're putting that existing knowledge that they have from their major and seeing how they can correlate it with their new drone license skills.
And the skills that you're teaching, that they're going to go directly into industry.
Yes, but you know, it's not just the drone pilots that we want to educate and teach them about these skills and how they can use them in the world, but it's also about teaching the public as well. They also have to learn about different things about drones, and drones are a tool that are used to help people, not to bring like negative impacts.
There you go.
So there are a lot of people who they don't really like drones flying over like their property because they think that drones are not allowed to. It's their property. You can't. So sometimes we've had like incidents in the past, like we've seen, we've heard from other sources that their drone got damaged because people have shot at the drone, or like they're throwing things at the drone, that they see it in the air, and people don't know. A lot of people don't know that you cannot do that. It's a federal law.
Yeah, so even the non-technical skills, the fact that you guys are studying, you know, like the regulations, whether some exist or not, you know, like, because one of the stories that we've done at KUAM is, you know, if somebody puts like a little fence around their house and it says, okay, you know, do not intrude here and everything like that, you know, dog on premises, does that extend, you know, up as well? So these are questions that have to be answered by scientists like you.
Yeah, so a lot of it is, you know, sharing to the public that, you know, yes, you do not own the airspace, right? You own the land, but you don't own the airspace. But of course, with our pilots, we try to teach them that even though you can do that, doesn't mean you should invade people's privacy, right? So just teaching people to be respectful.
Yeah.
You're responsible for the safety of your drone operation, and for any ethical matters that are involved with the drone operation. It's all up to the drone operator and the FAA. Any sort of like rule breaking, ignorance is not an excuse.
There you go. Okay, so I've got no excuse.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Ignorance is not an excuse.
Because I'm about the most ignorant person you're gonna find, but I feel so much more educated on what you guys are doing. I'm a super big fan of the Drone Corps program and everything like that. I'm gonna go around, but I'll come back and check you guys out. Hey, congratulations! How long are you guys here today?
We're here for the whole day.
The whole day. Okay, swing by, you guys. Come through and check out the Drone Corps, because they're doing some really good work at UOG, and they're gonna answer any questions you have. Plus, I know everybody's all about the NASA T-shirts and everything. They got stickers too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come check out our STEM program too.
Yeah, very cool. Okay. Check this out, you guys. The planets. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Is that part of the exercises? You have to actually arrange the planets in the order in which they go. Okay.
We'll be flying drones.
There you go. Okay, and just if you're thinking about making that one joke on that one certain planet, you guys, this is a family event. Don't do that. Okay, Saturn's always my favorite. I like the rings.
We'll also be flying a couple drones today as well, so come check it out.
Okay, very nice. Okay, we got the little guys over here.
That does the flip.
Okay, so that's the Daredevil one. Okay, very, very cool. All right, Drone Corps is in the house, everybody. You know who's also here? Our friends at Homeland Security and Civil Defense. They are going to show you how to be ready. You know, it's rainy season right now. If there is an earthquake, if there is a tsunami, even a warning of something, we want to make sure that you guys are ready. Civil Defense has your back for that. Okay. Speaking about drones, you just saw like the little mini drones going on over here. Agana Shopping Center. The mall just opened. All right, I got my guy Charlie here, and this is Big Daddy right here. Well, Charlie's Big Daddy too, but all right. Bella Wings Aviation is here as well. Charlie, so good to see you, my friend.
Oh, absolutely. It's always great to see you as well.
Okay, and who is this this monster?
So we actually just came back from of doing the first ever golf ball drop at a tournament for HMI this morning.
Oh, nice.
So what they did was we
and that was the golf tournament to help veterans.
Correct.
Yeah, and of course you are a veteran. Yeah, you served in the United States Marine Corps. So hey, thank you for your service, man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you.
So what they did was they everybody bought a $5 golf ball and it dropped, and the one that got closest to the pin won $1,000.
That is crazy. Yeah, hey, you know I'm a big sports nerd.
Yeah. So
I've never even thought to do that.
So first one on Guam, and this is where we loaded it.
And that doesn't violate like course etiquette or anything like that. Like the players, I'm sure were really into it.
Oh no, they were excited.
That is crazy, man.
So $1,000, right? So
okay.
Hopefully we'll get more activity with the ball drop. So if there are any golf tournaments coming up, let us know, because we would love to support and raise funds for any of the organizations.
I would like to see these at every single golf tournament. You know, there's a golf tournament at least every month here on Guam. I know there's some coming up, so like I'm on top of sports. I'll let you guys know, but hopefully we are going to see like drones. Yeah, and we'll see teams compete in that.
Yes.
Absolutely. What a wonderful way to experience golf too.
Oh no. So it was really fun. So like we said, it was the first time on Guam, and it was super exciting.
And it's basically closest to the hole, right?
Yeah, it was exactly. So
okay.
The winner was ball number 14.
Nice.
And I think they're going to announce the winner at the end of the event today. So it was super exciting, to do that this morning. And then we have other our usual cadre of drones. This one is more in line with first responders. So this is infrared, autonomous. Probably it has an AI capability which flies on its own. So
nice.
It's able to detect, whether it's going to hit a wall, a tree, or anything. So
and so if you said first responders and everything, like if someone goes missing, or there's like a fisherman or a swimmer that that doesn't come back and everything, this is technology that's actually going to go out and really help law enforcement.
Absolutely.
Very, very cool.
And then you kind of work towards this way, and not to scare anybody, but these are actually drones that have been built by Javier, one of our engineers.
Nice.
But these are actually similar to the ones that they're actually using in the Ukraine.
Okay.
In the war. So you'll see a lot of the folks in the Ukrainian army that are donning the goggles, right? And then they're
okay. So they're piloting these via first person.
First FPV.
FPV. There you go.
And then they're loading them up with explosives. And
oh boy.
They're launching them. And so
how much does that weigh, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean you can see. I mean this is probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. I mean so you can load up.
That's what, maybe 40 grams or so.
Yeah. About. And then this is the smaller ones. This kind of goes into. We've actually seen videos where, unfortunately, they've used them and they've got inside the vehicles of some of the tanks.
Yeah.
So so you can see like the evolution of drones. We work closely with UOG as well with the NASA space grant.
Yep.
So collectively we've been doing some great things. So
right
we look forward to having more folks come out, and definitely it's for everybody. There's no age limitation here.
Very
if
cool.
You want to learn about drones, coming out, and we can teach you anything you want to know.
Okay, well I'm seeing a bunch of my friends. There's so many things to do. Charlie, thank you so much. I'll come back again because I want to check out. Dude, drones at a golf tournament. And okay, I've covered some golf tournaments with my drone, you guys. I'm just flying over because you get these incredible shots of the entire course. You get the panoramics, or you look straight down. Dropping golf balls as a competitive sport via drone is awesome. I am absolutely on board for that. Okay. Now we have a lot of high technology here. We also have the wonders of nature. And of course, UOG was here. We just talked to the Drone Corps, but we also have our friends at the Sea Grant. Hello, half a day.
Hi, half a day.
Okay, what have you guys got for us? We're celebrating the turtle, it looks like.
Yes, yeah, so my name is Addie. I work on the sea turtle project that we have at UOG CIS at Sea Grant. We work with the nesting green sea turtles up on Anderson Air Force Base, where we monitor nests, protect them, and also do educational outreach like we're doing today.
Really, really cool. I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they said, I don't really see sea turtles laying their eggs on most beaches. Is that just because they shy away from people, or just
Yeah, well they definitely, so sea turtles prefer beaches that are very dark and quiet, and so when you think of Tumon, you wouldn't really think of a sea turtle nesting there. So really beaches where there's not a lot of coastal development happening.
Yeah.
So where it's not close to people.
They're peaceful creatures, you know. Okay. Sorry, Tumon. I'm all about capitalism, but Crush here or Mrs. Crush, depending on. And we have to make sure that we protect our sea turtles. They're
Yes.
very, very important to our ecosystem.
Yeah.
All right. What role do they play in like the greater? I hate to quote Disney, but like the circle of life.
Yeah, so sea turtles are actually really important for maintaining the health of our coral reefs and also our seagrass beds. So green sea turtles actually only eat seagrass and algae when they become adults, and so they're very important to maintain the seagrass beds, make sure they're not overgrowing, and also clean the coral reef and make sure that there's no like algae buildup because they eat algae.
There you go. So they do serve a functional purpose. And hey, you guys know Chamorro culture, right? Turtles are emblematic of our matriarchs, of the mothers, of our grandmothers, of our godmothers. And you do not disrespect mom. So, let's take care of the turtles. Hey, we need them. They are brothers and sisters in nature.
Yes.
Okay, so come by. Addie's going to set you up with any questions you want at the Sea Grant. And we're not just talking about the turtles, though. We have some, we're looking at invasive species.
Yes,
we got some
invasive
coloring books.
species. We have, this is a micronesia challenge, so you have like activity books about Guam.
Nice.
Here, and you have like Pokemon cards. You have.
Oh, man, I got to tell you. I used to collect these trading cards when I was a kid.
Oh, there.
There was I think it was the London Zoo. You could just send off for these, and they would send you like a different card every month.
Oh, nice.
So I got a silverback gorilla. I got like a big like a lioness. And
The rare ones.
yeah, we need these. And so
Yes,
I'm so glad you guys brought these back.
So you have like here you have some of the invasives, and here some of the endemic for Guam, and then you have 30. And here we're just distributing those ones for today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm loving the fact that here at the Agana Shopping Center, we're combining technology with nature too, because it's like, okay, machines are cool, AI is really, really neat and everything like that, but we have to actually realize where we come from, and we can't just turn our back on nature.
Yes.
Yeah. We all exist in the same world, and everybody, and these wonderful folks at the Sea Grant and their colleagues here are making sure that we know just that. All right. Thank you, ladies. All right. Swing by, man. Check them out. Okay, there's something happening up on the stage, and I know this is these are these kids from the robotics program.
And so just to see this great accomplishment.
All right, there's Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio and the governor.
It's an opportunity to showcase the talent that we have on this island. And one of the things we're doing is creating supports to grow and expand that talent. That includes now, in partnership with the other places, we have an accredited school of engineering.
That's a very proud dad right there. All right, that's Vince Dela Cruz from UOG. His son Ethan was part of the team that took third place in the robotics competition in Greece. Look at there, they got their medals on.
And a lot of different job opportunities to
All right.
ensure that we can.
So that's what's up, you guys. It was Team Starbase. It's this wonderful program that's helping kids get involved with STEM. This is a robotics program. And Ethan Dela Cruz and his teammates from the Starbase team, it was kids from Okkodo, Sanchez, and FD.
To really mitigate some problems that we have. And the Sea Grant is using the drone corps to spread seeds out there to combat the issue of erosion that we're seeing in many of our watersheds. And you saw a few days ago, there's some news reports about bleaching that is going to be happening, and that is happening because of the increase in the temperature in our oceans, right? We just went through an audit on kind of where are we at with sustainability and going and...
Okay, so these kids are going to show off their robot.
And one of the sad things is, in our country, there are many leaders that don't believe in...
Okay, let me give you guys a little bit of backstory, right? A little bit of context.
I love that here in Guam, we have all these young change agents that are using science.
Okay, real quick. So our Starbase team, once again, students from Sanchez, Okkodo, and FD went off to Greece, and they competed in this STEM competition. It was a robotics competition with the theme being feeding our future. So it's about food security. It's about making sure that we can harvest food in a sustainable way. And these kids came up with this incredible robot that does so responsibly, ethically, and sustainably. So they are being recognized by the LT and the Gov for their hard work. And look at that. Our bronze medalists are home, back on 671 soil, you guys. Once again, here's the dad. That's my classmate from high school. Hey, congratulations to Ethan, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, how was the trip out there for Ethan?
I think he liked it. He enjoyed every minute of it. So.
And how long have they been working on this robot?
Oh, months.
Okay.
A couple months.
Okay. Now you're a technology guy, right? You're over there. You're a chief information officer at UOG. But how much input did you have to getting Ethan involved in in STEM?
I think for me it was just more motivation. I didn't want to influence or help them with the robot in any way. So that's all them.
Okay. Now you're a programmer. You work on the software side. This is all hardware.
No, it's software.
Oh, and software too. Yeah.
So Ethan was programming in Java.
Nice. Do you still write code in Java?
Not so much now. I'm an admin now, so.
You're not writing any code these days.
And also that I was thinking SAT. Oh. Yes. So thank you, and now we'd like Ethan to read the proclamation.
All right, there is Ethan Dela Cruz.
Proclamation number 2024-91. Proclamation 2024-91, proclaiming October 2024 as STEM Month and October 11, 2024 as Starbase Day. Whereas every October, our island recognizes the UOG Starbase Guam, the island's premier science, technology, and engineering and mathematics program, sponsored by the Office of the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Manpower and Reserve Affairs. Whereas the Guam program opened and served its first cohort on October 11, 2021. Since then, the program has serviced over 3,300 students and continues to reach youth island-wide. Whereas the mission of DoD Starbase Guam is to expose our nation's youth to the technological environments and positive civilian and military role models, nurture a winning network of collaborators, and build mutual loyalty within our community. Whereas Guam's program operates year-round, including during the summer, and is one of over 90 academies across the nation that provide fifth grade students with historically.
Hey, your son's a pretty good public speaker too, Jim. Okay.
Almost after the death.
Okay, so again, that's Vince Dela Cruz's father. He's been involved in STEM. He's a so he's a computer scientist at UOG. His mom is also involved in science, and she's been at GMH as a nurse for a very, very long time. They're classmates of mine from high school, so I've known them since we were all kids. But STEM, a very, very big part of your children's upbringing. Also, their daughter Alyssa, I interviewed her a couple years ago, a spelling bee champ. So education is very important for Ethan's family. And he has the honor right now of reading this resolution, which is awesome. Okay, so they're also going to give us a demo of this incredible robot that got them third place, got them those awesome bronze medals. So if you're with us on the live stream, stay with us, guys, because we're going to see this robot in action. Oh, there.
This is actual competition. There's the Guam.
Okay, so this isn't just showing off like some science fair project. They're actually competing here. So we have the Team Guam Starbase robot fulfilling certain objectives.
That's the energy and the water ball. That's the other team members.
Who was more nervous, the Starbase team or the dad?
I wasn't there, but I was really yelling my lungs out. I was really wishing I was there.
October 11, 2024 as Starbase Day.
And when you swear up, I, Joshua F. Tenorio, Segundo Magalahin Wahan, Lieutenant Governor of Guam, together with the Magahaga, cause a great seal of Guam to be affixed here in the capital city of Agana on this 5th day of October in the year of our Lord, on Illumini 2024. Viva Starbase!
Viva!
And Viva Guam STEM Month!
Viva! All right! What a great way to start a Saturday here on the island. This is incredible.
With impressive students.
Thank you, ma'am. Can you have a picture? You guys can join the center.
Okay, and Team Starbase just got back on island a couple days ago. Traveling to Greece is no joke. That jet lag is crazy. Did you guys catch up on sleep?
Kinda,
Hey, but they got good food in Greece.
Hey, can I get one here, please?
All right. Okay. If you guys have ever tried to put a robot together, I mean, it's one thing to build it with the Lego Mindstorms kits. That's totally cool. Like, I've messed around with that. Look at that. The precision, the craftsmanship, the raw materials. Like Daddy Vince was saying, right? It's not just hardware; it's also software. So they put this structure together, and then they wrote the code to have it perform those functions. That took several months. Not for the faint of heart. So it requires a lot of training, a lot of natural ability, but also a lot of teamwork. All right, there's also one of their advisors, Mr. Hidalgo from Okkodo, also teaching kids to enjoy the sport of badminton. Yeah, so he's a man of many talents. He's also a heck of a soccer player too. Another Sanchez graduate. See that? That I think that's what the S in STEM stands for, is Sanchez, right? Hey, but okay, so okay, guys, if you got raise your hand if you're from. It says Sanchez, Okkodo, and FD, right? Who's from Sanchez? There you go. All right, man. Who's from Okkodo? There you go. And FD. Right on. 2 from FD. Awesome. Okay, Ethan. Okay, guys, can you first hold up those medals, man? Show off the hardware. Obviously, you guys know about hardware with the robot, but sweet.
Out of like 190 some countries, it's a really big accomplishment. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much planning went into the design of your robot, making it functional, making it achieve like its objectives and everything like that? Because your dad was telling me like this is several months of work.
Yeah, it was like at least 4 months of hard work trying to figure out how exactly we wanted to tackle the game. We even had like a prototype first, but we figured out that wasn't gonna work out for us. So when we received our tools, we were able to switch up our design and make it to this, and then that's what helped us to perform and get third place.
Okay, so let me ask some of your teammates, how much leeway did you have when it comes to actual like the design, as far as what materials you could use, as far as like how creative you could be with achieving your objectives?
You could use everything in the kit, but one thing we did have to adhere by is the parameters. So it has to be within like 50 by 50 centimeters. So everyone has to be within those parameters, and we specifically, our design, it folds in on the side of the box. So right now it's over 50 centimeters wide, but it folds in here, so it actually is within 50 centimeters.
And that's Coreplast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, see that? I mean, we've got LEDs. We've got, is that aluminum or metal?
Aluminum.
That's okay. Oh, that is aluminum. And then we just go with Coreplast and twist ties. That's creative right there. That's also thinking on the fly. Very nice. Okay. Tell me about when competition started, right?
Oh, sir, you're asking the one teammate that didn't go to Greece.
Okay.
For the competition.
Okay. Well, tell me about what competition was like when you were remote.
Oh, so it's actually part of the last year's Singapore FGC with the Hydrogen Horizons competition, and so it is absolutely hectic. The schedule is packed. You're going to be waking up very early to make sure your robot is all ready to compete. The preparations, the lack of sleep, all of it combined. However, it's a great and fantastic experience. Going off island to compete and representing our island is one of the best honors you could have as a high school student. And so I could not ask for anything else when it comes to participating in FGC.
Right on. Okay. And then lastly, I've done a few tech demos in my day, and me and Ethan's dad have tried that, right? You can test your robot, you can test your code like a cajillion times over, like in the lab, and it works perfectly, right? When you actually take it out onto the stage or the competition floor, there's a cajillion things that could go wrong, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what was it like to actually bring your bot out there and have it actually achieve what it was supposed to do?
It's a lot of like stress buildup to see whether if it could function or not, because before the competition we were actually still having a little bit of kinks here and there. So when we finally brought it onto the playing field, and have it function just as we wanted to was a huge breath of relief.
Okay. Okay, so did traveling that far, because to get to Greece you went from what, here to Korea?
Yeah, Korea and then to Abu Dhabi and then we reached Athens.
Okay. Now when these things travel, right, like, you know, it's not like Guam where we're really, really humid. Sometimes like the screws will get loose and sometimes, did you have to do like any fine tuning?
Yeah, so when we arrived, we had to make sure that our bot was ready to be, you know, ready to perform in our match. And when we arrived, we saw that like some of our stuff was like kind of missing or loose in our robot. There were some parts that like they were kind of dented, so we had to kind of like fix that. But overall, it wasn't like major issues to deal with. There was just minor tweaks that we could solve in like 10 minutes. So.
There you go. No, NBD, right? No big deal.
Yeah.
However, during the competition, we almost made it number 1 had it not been for other countries who sabotaged our robot, and you know, we couldn't move to the platform. But our driver, who is Landon, was really good in navigating to make sure that this thing gets into where it's supposed to be. And we're just really, really excited for this year's thing.
There you well, that is the nature of competition, right? It's always getting okay. So, props to you guys for actually being able to work around another obstacle that you probably didn't foresee, right? Hey, that's what it's all about. Okay, how proud are you of the team to to come together, to work together, to represent our island the way that they did, and to basically just go out and share the good work that you're doing here on island?
Oh man, I'm super proud of them because from the beginning there were challenges that they had to go through, and they did. There were times that we looked like we weren't going to meet any deadline, but they did. So in the end, they were able to create this. And one of the main things that is needed in competition is consistency and the ability to be able to drive this. And the guys were able to pick who would be able to drive it, which is Landon. And then the guys helped support it with communication, and each match they took something small to improve on, so that in the finals they were able to perform the game.
Okay, so final question, right? I know I've said final question like 3 times. Bonus pop quiz, right? Okay, so you guys all worked together. You guys, okay, that you guys won 3rd place. That's all given, right? Was there any drama? Did you guys ever have a freak out moment? Any infighting?
No, not really. All I can say is that we really worked hard with our different countries, especially with our alliances. And sure, like there could be like an annoyance sometimes just trying to work together. But in the end, I think we were able to work with all of our countries, our alliances, and make sure that we're performing all to the best of our abilities.
Okay, before I go, can you guys do it like a quick demo? It's all powered up already, right? Okay, so you guys are going to see what got our team the coveted bronze medal.
Okay, so.
Okay, what is the total weight of your robot right now?
What's the weight of our robot?
About 30 pounds.
Oh, 30 pounds. Okay, so that's a really good solid platform though.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're able to move forward, and back. We're also able to rotate it clockwise and counterclockwise, and just enough to pivot it and make sure that it's like the right.
Okay, so the control is very, very precise. Yeah. You can make really
like even just the smallest adjustments.
There you go. Okay, so we see on the bottom we got some rubberized tires. You got like the plexiglass.
Yeah.
That looks like the old school glass bottom boat that we used to take over to Cocos Island. Yeah, you guys have no idea what we're talking about, but trust me, the glass bottom boat in the 80s was super awesome.
And apart from our movement, we're also able to lift it, so like that, and then
you can.
What's the load bearing capacity? How much weight can you actually like support?
Yeah, however much our balls, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, so four of those big balls.
We're able to store it.
That's about like what, 5-6 pounds maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's more than I could lift.
Once we have it all the way lifted up, we're able to dump it all the way of the way so that we can put it into the
Okay, was that by design when it kind of like swings back?
Well, usually we have the goal like set up already, and then we would rest our robot on the goal.
Oh, okay.
When we dump it,
I saw that in your dad's video. Okay. Yeah, Dad took really good videos of that.
Yeah, well, that was complimentary of the first global challenge.
There you go. Screen share, right? Ingenuity is off the charts. Hey, and you know what? And they're repping 671 too. They got to make sure they share the Hafa Day spirit out there.
Yeah, so
Robots have Hafa Day.
That's the water ball.
Right? Yeah, so this one's this blue ball right here. Shift it over. Pivot it or rotate. Yeah, so this blue ball right here is the water ball, and this green ball right here is the energy ball. So when you have these two together in one goal, you're able to produce one food ball, and that gives us at least I think 4 to 6 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is crazy. So we've got specific motions and specific like loads that we're trying to like move around the playing field, and you've got like how many other robots are on the?
So there's 5 other robots. 2 of them are part of our team, and then the other 3 are our enemy, our opponents.
Dude, that is high stress.
Yeah, it's really stressful when you have to think about like, are they gonna hit you, and then there's like the robot gonna fall because they hit you. It's really
okay. This is so cool. Leah Beth, I am so proud of your students.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Sanchez, Okkodo, FD. That was this year today. We want to see all the schools, private, public, Dodea, homeschool, like whatever. Get in touch with Starbase. Learn what they can do for you. Because okay, I'm sure, gentlemen, you would agree. Not only was this an amazing accomplishment, you guys can put this on your LinkedIn profiles. You guys, this is great for college, but also it's abundantly clear that you guys had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. It's really fun meeting the other countries and getting to know them. And also getting to work with them and see how they are in their own country and their own robotics.
Okay, and then next year Guam's coming for the gold, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who took gold this year?
I think it was China, Moldova, Cook Islands.
Oh, Cook Islands. Okay.
They were carried.
Uzbekistan.
Kazakhstan.
Oh wait, no.
But yeah, at least those 3 we know. There's another team, but we're not too sure.
There you go. Okay, guys, let me hold up your medals one more time. That's what it's all about right there. See? We go out, we build, we came, we saw, we conquered. I'm just saying that because you guys were in Greece, right? All right. So that is what's going on with Starbase. Guys, we are here today at the Agana Shopping Center all day long. We have technology, we got the drone corps, we got Bella Wings Aviation, we got the UOG Sea Grant. Come by and check out the Starbase team. Take a picture with them. Congratulate them because they worked really, really hard to do this. They represented us well out there. Greece is a long trip, and these guys are awesome. So congratulations to everybody. Hey, all day here at Agana Shopping Center, the main court. Oh, and also in the back, the Aidlet brothers are building this amazing structure. They're building this. They're building their next project. All right, so I'm gonna do a separate live stream with these guys, but I will be right back.